into 2016 and I have a confession to make. I was talking to my husband the other day and he mentioned, when are you going to do your video on your favorite products from 2015? And I really think that I almost had a slight panic attack because I kept thinking about all the videos that we produced this past year or in the year 2015 and all the things that I brought to you guys that I fell in love with over the months. And just to narrow all of that down gave me room for pause. And right now I'm looking at my makeup table at all the products that I have here, and I really feel like I might be just forgetting something. And I'm not going to say it's a lot, but it's just very difficult for me to say that I've let go of some things and that I have really stuck with some things. So I'm going to try to push through this video. I want you guys to give me a thumbs up for at least attempting to bring you all of my favorites from 2015. And I just know that I'm going to forget something. So in the event I am correct, because I usually am, I'm going to leave any missing products in the description box. But what I really try to do is gravitate toward one thing out of each category. And if I really couldn't get it down to one thing, then I narrowed it down to no more than 3. Deal? So consider this just like an added bonus to favorites videos, because you guys have mentioned that you love my favorites videos. So yes, girl, grab your notepad. And yes, girls, I'm back on my slim down situation. So I have my water here and I'm probably going to drink this entire bottle to get through this video. So you've been warned. Let's get into my 2015 favorites. Alright, so here we go. My favorite foundation of 2015. How do I even narrow that down? If you would like for me to do a separate foundations favorites, please comment down below. But I'm going to try and go ahead and give you a sneak peek, so to speak, right? A sneak peek on what is my #1 favorite foundation of 2015. Let's see if you can guess it. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear To Go foundation. I'm going to leave the link for the full video on this product in the description box as well. What I love about this foundation so much, I can actually get the sheerness that I want that looks like skin, or I can build it all the way up to super diva status really quick. I love that this foundation is the longevity of the original Double Wear for at least myself. It is supposed to only give, I would say, 8 to 10 hours of wear, but I've actually worn it much past those hours. And I just love it. I didn't have to mix it with anything. Just whatever pumps out of here is exactly my complexion. I think it's phenomenal. I don't feel like it makes my skin too oily or dry. And it is probably my favorite foundation Estee Lauder has. And definitely I want to say the favorite product of 2015. So Estee Lauder Double Wear To Go. You have my heart all the way into 2016. Foundation. Let's set this aside, girl. Moving on. A big part of my life, my client's life in 2015 was contour. I really wanted to narrow this category down to one product, and it was in between my Cover FX, this Deep Contouring Kit, or the Color Cream Kit by Anastacia, Beverly Hills in medium. I have to say, if I could only keep one, only had to pick one, and it's a toss-up. But if I only had to pick one, I would actually have to say the Anastacia of Beverly Hills kit, because it has this color right here. This color correcting absolutely changed my life. I really think that I got a handle on doing color correcting on myself. My photos actually turned out so much better. And I've actually hit pan on 2 of the shades in here, so that's showing you that I really love this product. So I would have to say my favorite contouring kit or contouring palette or contouring device of 2015 was the Anastacia of Beverly Hills Cream Contouring Kit in medium. And I want to say that one of my subscribers actually mentioned this to me, so I'm gonna have to leave your name in the description box. Hugs and kisses to you. You were right. I love it. Let's say, oh my God, you know what? I've actually moved down the face. Let's talk about brows, okay? My absolute favorite product of 2015. Favorite product for brows for 2015, I have to say that completely transformed how I approach eyebrows was, you guessed it, Miss Anastacia Beverly Hills and her Brow Wiz. This is the shade dark brown. I was actually introduced to this pencil in the latter part of the year, but when I tell you this product is like really second to none. And you guys, if you've been following me for a little while, know that I am a fan of MAC brow pencils, and I want to say that this outdid MAC because of this little brush right here and the way that it really delivers hair follicles. Can you see that? I took a lot of photos this year, and sometimes I would actually notice there would be gapes in my eyebrows when I would use the MAC brow pencil, and it's, you know, possibly because I just got a little quick, I got a little sloppy, I don't know if I was in a hurry, but with this product, it's so precise, it glides so well. If it's going on top of foundation, it works really well. It works amazing if it's going on top of a powdered face. It works equally as well if it's going on naked skin and just brow. I cannot say anything bad about this pencil other than I'm about to be out and I'm going to probably try other colors in it, but as far as formula, hands down, I have to say, beginning, novice, you know, pro, this pencil right here, holy grail item for 2015. Whew. Next, another big transformation point for me in my application of my makeup this year, as well as how I approach makeup with my clients, was with a corrector, concealer, and a brightening pen or a brightening product. My number one concealer / brightening product in the year of 2015 was my Sensuous Skin Enhancer by Aucoin, which is XOXO. This product, I can actually put it on top of my color corrector after I've done my makeup and just create the most amazing brightness. I can set it, it will go long hours. I'm talking about 8, 10, 12 hours. No creasing, no needing to touch up, just gives me the amazing brightness. And what I may add, because I am such a stickler for a brightener not to show any of the darkness that I'm trying to cover, this along with the color corrector that I was using with Anastacia Beverly Hills completely transform how I approach underneath the eye area. So this is probably more important to me, shall I say, than my foundation? Nah, they're right there together. This is definitely going to be in the category of concealer and brightener. Concealer and brightener, Sensuous Skin Enhancer, get you some. This is phenomenal. This part gets a little nerve-wracking because I'm really going to have to pick out my favorite eyeshadow palette for the year of 2015. I brought you guys a lot of eyeshadow palettes and favorites or tutorials, and there were two that really stood out, and I think that's pretty good considering how many eyeshadow palettes in the world there are and really how many of them I actually have in my own collection. So yeah, I am going to vote a toss-up between these two palettes right here. So I have a Chanel, which is a limited edition palette, and we'll get to this next, and then my Lauder Pro. This palette makes me so happy because it has so much color range. I can go from neutrals to browns to plums to smokies to shimmers to everyday looks to sultry looks, and I can use this palette on any client. This palette is phenomenal, worth every penny of $59. I think it's actually still in stock. This is the Lauder Pro Mega Palette. There is a full review on my channel. I will of course leave that in the description box as well. So this one, oh my God, how can you not love this palette? And then I hate to even bring you guys a limited edition palette, but I have to talk about this Chanel, and I want to say it's called Les Ombres. Number 5, because there are 5 shades in here. But when I talk about the most butteriness of quality eyeshadow, I was very surprised with this because, you know, just to the naked eye, it does remind you of the Naked Basics palette and several other eyeshadow palettes that you could probably get your hands on. But when I tell you this eyeshadow blends out like just ridiculous. If you've ever had an eyeshadow that was too chunky and it felt like it was skipping, or maybe you even put too much primer underneath and you didn't blend out enough and you didn't catch it until you really gone in with your darker shadow and then it started to grab, then you'll know what I'm talking about. This closes gaps. It creates the most amazing neutral eye. I have created some like freaking awesome smoky eyes with this palette, and yeah, I am in love with it. It was actually a gift to me, and I think they have opened a whole nother world of high-end eyeshadows for me. This palette being $80, I can't say that I would have purchased it on my own, but I'm so glad I got it as a gift. So I want to say this is the toss-up. So if you need a range of color, phenomenal. If you have tons and tons of eyeshadows and you need something just to make them new and exciting, you got about $80 to splurge. If this is still in stock, I will leave the link for this product in the description box too, just to make sure that you get the right one. OMG, 2015 Chanel and Laurent Pro, you guys rock. Next, before I move away from eyes, I have to talk about two other products. I am going to talk about a brightening pen, which is, I guess, kind of an eyeliner. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I can't even say enough about this. I tell you, I think the older I get, the more my allergies plague me. And it's usually around the time that I'm super stressed, super busy, and a lot of places to be, and I'm really needing my makeup to be the most perfect, so to speak. This pencil has saved me so much. If I didn't have enough sleep, if my eyes were puffy, just with putting this color on my lower lash line, it creates the most amazing brightening effect to my eyes, so I can actually get away with just doing a little bit of lash and even putting my glasses on and my eyes look nice and bright, you know, just doing a bold lip, or even creating an amazing smoky eye. Creating an amazing smoky eye still and having my eyes being very, very bright and open. This has been my favorite pencil for the year of 2015, and I'm actually, I'm on my second one already, so this is phenomenal. Finally got a handle on my liquid liner game, and I had a toss-up between the NYX and the NYC. And a little story, the NYC pencil was amazing. I think that I got a handle on not pulling so hard on my eyelid on the top, and it allowed me to glide the pen a little bit easier than the NYX, so it was a great practice pen. But once I got it down, the technique down, and I decided to, you know, pull back across the eyelid almost like a ski slope, what I found with the bristles, sometimes it would flick the product into my eyeshadow and I wouldn't catch it until I had done an amazing eye look and had done a high zoom shot, and then that would be enough for me not to even post the shot. So once I switched over to the NYX, it does dry a lot faster, which could kind of get a little quirky if you were trying to go back in and close the gaps on that wing, or to accelerate it after you've already used your lashes. This could be a little bit more interesting, but it really made me focus on my technique with the liquid eyeliner, and I'm telling you, anytime that I would wear this, I would get stopped. So this made a look all on its own. Definitely in my top of products for 2015. My favorite liquid eyeliner pen goes to NYX, their matte liquid liner. Definitely taking this into 2016, and yeah, I'm out, so I'm definitely having to get a new one. Alright, moving on to a girl's favorite spot of makeup. I know it's you guys' favorite spot too, because I get asked questions on this glow all the time. You see that glow, girls? Yeah. Let me go ahead and give out my favorite product for 2015 as far as highlights being on fleek. Yes. And no, I'm not drinking wine, I'm drinking water. That's just me being excited over this. And I really wanted my #1 product or highlight for this year to be Champagne Pop. And I was so freaking torn. I sat in here last night and I played with this, and I was this close to saying Champagne Pop was my favorite highlighter of 2015. And it would have been had Anastacia of Beverly Hills not come out with her So Hollywood. Oh my God. I mean, what more can I say? This product creates the most amazing full like appearance. Like, look, can you not see this highlight? This right here stops traffic. I can actually do this in my car, and people will think that there's a red light or something coming toward them. I can literally be downstairs and my son is upstairs, and he can say, "Oh, there's mommy. She's in the dark, but she's glowing." Come on, guys. So close. So close. But as far as on the spectrum of glow, this one has more of a metallic finish to it. And I think what happens with Champagne Pop, it buffs down so amazingly that if you don't want to shine as much, you won't. But this one, so Hollywood, the way I like to apply it is with a damp fan brush. I usually spray it with my e.l.f. setting spray or Makeup Forever or MAC, setting spray, whichever one I actually have close. And I kind of go in and whip it on my cheeks, and it just glows. Oh my God, this product right here. So my number one highlight for 2015 goes to Anastacia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. Oh my God, phenomenal. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun with bronzers in the year of 2015. I pulled my Morphe palette. I played with that a lot. I played with the NYX contouring palette and used that as bronzer. And I even used my Estee Lauder Rich Mahogany so much in 2015 as bronzers. But it wasn't until I went to the Fine Vasquez beauty seminar in Atlanta with Sam Fine, the amazing Sam Fine, and the unstoppable Renny Vasquez, and they dropped the CoverGirl Queen Lasting Matte Press Powder. They put that in our goodie bag, the golden medium, and I also have the light. This, as far as bronzer, the golden medium gives the most phenomenal bronzing effect to my skin. It doesn't go too gray, it doesn't go too brown, it doesn't go too dark, it doesn't go too clay-like. It just stays the most amazing topaz shade on my skin. And topaz is probably not even the word, but it really looks like I've been to the beach, and regardless of what I'm doing, I always want to fight how fair I get in the fall, and I always like to bronze myself up even in the summer. So again, since I got this product so late, it definitely slipped into my 2015 of favorite bronzers, although it's not necessarily a bronzer, but that's how I use it, that I use in the areas that I would normally bronze. So non-conventional, but very, very practical. Price point is phenomenal. The quality is absolutely amazing. And of course, it's been endorsed by Renny Vasquez as well as Sam Fine. How could a girl go against that? I have to talk about the Estee Lauder Hot Sienna Satin. This is my favorite blush of 2015 because it has just enough pink, just enough brown, just enough hold on all of my powder products that I use. And it looks good on all skin types. It is, I'm gonna put it right here on the fairest part. Can you see what that just did? It just gives you just enough I can use it with any of my berry lips. I can use it with any of my pink lips. I can use it with my nude lips. I have it on today. It is to die for. Not to mention these Pure Color blushes by Estee Lauder are so pigmented that a little bit goes a long way. And this I've had in my collection for quite a while, and I just kind of rotate through it. But when I have to say hands down my favorite hue, when I feel my prettiest, is when I can actually wear this blush. So Hot Sienna Satin by Estee Lauder, 2015 favorite. Now, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, lippies. Let's go. My nude lip combination. It is a combination because I don't think you can really create a nude lip just with one product. I can get super duper close with Kinda Sexy. Kinda Sexy by MAC. It has just the right amount of taupe, just the right amount of pink, just the right amount of peach undertone that I don't look like I have cotton mouth on. I almost wanted to say that my peach stock, I had to toss it between these two, but you can kind of see peach stock almost looks like Myth. It kind of goes a little bit chalky. It's a great neutralizing shade, but as far as combination wise, Kinda Sexy, right underneath Flourabundance lip gloss. It's a lip glass by MAC. I'm just gonna put this on top, and I don't know why I'm doing it because I'm actually wearing it right now. And then the combination of lip liners, I'm using this chocolate lip liner by Bennye. Chocolate is, if you can find you a lip pencil color in any brand, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be very, very close. But this one doesn't have as much brown as it does taupe. It has a little bit of pink to it and a little bit of red, so it does neutralize and go with most people's lip color. It's an amazing shade just to wear it alone. But the combination of my Kinda Sexy with my Flourabundance on top and outline my lips in the shade Chocolate, that's my favorite lip or taupe or nude lip color for the year of 2015. For the year of 2015, I have to say my favorite color liquid lipstick that I could wear and just feel put together is this Makeup Academy or MUA liquid lipstick in the shade Magenta. This color, anytime I wore it, I got amazing compliments. It's just the right amount of fuchsia, just the right amount of berry, just the right amount of sexy, just the right amount of girl next door. Phenomenal. It wore very, very well. It didn't give my lips cracky. If anything, it made my lips feel like I had more of a lip plumper on them. It kind of had a little bit of a tingling. I kept this in my makeup case for a while as well, and I put this on so many different clients. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal. I absolutely love this color. It's Magenta by Makeup Academy. You can actually find it in your local CVS if you have one of these, but this is definitely worth, I want to say it was $9, but I got it on sale for $6, so it's definitely worth $6, and I would actually spend $9 on it. Phenomenal. I do have one other liquid lipstick that was an Anastacia Beverly Hills lip, and I wore this all summer long, and you guys, every time I would wear it, I still get emails right now. What lipstick are you wearing in that video? What lipstick are you wearing? And the shade is called Karina by Anastacia Beverly Hills. I bought this while I was actually in, we took the kids to Disney World for summer break, and I got a chance to do a little bit of makeup shopping. My mom actually chose this color for me because she likes me in bright colors, and that's the shade right there. It's phenomenal. I know that I'll be going back to this shade and wearing it all summer long, so I'm actually looking forward to having that great tan that just doesn't look like it's just popping off my face. But the complexion, no, but the richness and hue, the wearability of this color, phenomenal. I didn't ever put a lip gloss on top of this, but it was just amazing. I took so many pictures with this lipstick on, and I'm just glad that I listened to my mom this one time. And lastly, out of all the lipsticks that I tried, all the lipsticks and lip glosses and things that I tried in the year of 2015, again, I got down to the wire before I could actually say my #1 favorite. Oh God, y'all don't even know how my heart is beating right now, and I'm like getting sweaty underneath my arms. And my favorite lip product for 2015 is the, again, Anastacia of Beverly Hills. This is her Black Cherry lip gloss. You know how when you put a lipstick on and you just feel pretty? You know how when you just put a lipstick on and you don't feel like you need to do anything else with your face? You know how when your lips are just freaking chapped to death from wearing liquid lipsticks and you just need something that's not going to make them hurt? See why I chose this one? I'm going to swatch it for you guys. And yeah, if you're following me on Instagram at love_Kiani, you've seen me wear this a lot. There it is. Isn't that pretty? Just the right amount of cherry. Like that's a perfect word for it. Black cherry. And you know what? It looks like this was endorsed by Anastacia Beverly Hills, but she didn't send me any products this year, and I'm wishing she would for 2016. You and I can play, right? Let's hashtag Miss Anastacia Beverly Hills, and maybe she'll send us some products. I probably need to get a post office box on my description box. What do you guys think? Thumbs up for that, so we can actually have some products to start gravitating toward the girl, so we can play all day the way that we do. That's all we have for now, guys. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this 2015 favorites. I'm sorry that it was long, but you know, it's a whole freaking year to get a lot of products in. We're talking about 12 months that I had to kind of break down to 2 to 20 minutes. I mean, that's like a major feat, right? Yeah. So I'm hoping you guys saw some products that you like. Make sure you comment down below. What were some of your favorite products for 2015? Are we looking forward to trying some more products with me in 2016? Comment down below. I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys. And yeah, until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.